What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Flamo. Welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. You already know what to do. But look, in today's video, we got another reaction for you. Okay, now this title is about graphic comparison from the new PS5 versus the PS4. Now, ever since a couple days ago, like a week ago, ever since they posted information about the PS5, everybody been going crazy, you know. And when they came out with the console design, nobody really liked it. I mean, some people did like it, but others, they made fun of it. They didn't really like the console like how they did with the PS4. The console itself may suck, look, just look wise. It might not be the best looks, but you can't go wrong with the graphics now. So we're gonna be watching the graphics comparison from then and now with PS4 to PS5. So without further ado, let's get it. And we're on a road to 2K, don't forget about that. So yeah, let's get it, let's go.
So we finally know what games look like on the PlayStation 5 now. That's great. So is it a big jump over the PlayStation 4? Let's find out. Hi folks, it's Falcon, and today on Game Ranks, a comparison between the PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation 4's graphics. Starting off at number 10, it's Horizon Forbidden West versus Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, the PlayStation 5 gives us some amazing
hold up, whoa. And guys, I never seen, hold up. What the? Guys, look at the graphics. Look at the graphics. Yo. Dude, oh my god. Look at the graphics. Do you see how more detailed it is from the PS4? Now, don't get me wrong, PS4 has some nice colors when it comes to the games, but the very little details, like for example, the details on the rocks, the details on the grass, leaves and stuff like that, you can't compare it to PS5. Now, PS5, they're going crazy with these graphics. As you guys can see too, look how realistic it looks from PS5 to PS4. Like, if it was somebody from like back in the 60s or whatever, and they're playing the game from the PS5, they would really think this is real. Like, they wouldn't even think it's a game, they would think it's real. They'll be like, yo, what's up with these graphics? Oh my god, it looks so real. You know, from PS4 to PS5, this is a big jump. This really is.
Now, the PlayStation 5 gives us some amazing environmental and lighting effects. This stuff is on display in the demo we got on the PlayStation 5. I mean, look at the difference. While Horizon Zero Dawn itself is definitely nothing to scoff at, it's a very pretty game, it is definitely showing its age a bit next to Horizon Forbidden West. We're seeing a lot more variation in environments. You can't go wrong with the environments that are even somewhat.
You can't go wrong with the graphics now. You can't. You can't. Dang. Hey, I can't wait till Black Ops 5 comes out. I can't wait till 2K21 comes out. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
Familiar, just have a fidelity not only in lighting, as I mentioned earlier, but the sheer polygon count of pretty much everything, the shaders, the just general quality of what everything looks like. That's what I was talking about. If you showed this game to somebody 10 years ago, they would think that you were literally trying to sell them on going to see a CG movie. I mean, look at this monster. Look at the grass and moss. Look at these underwater environments. There's nothing like this.
Dude, look at the water.
PlayStation 4. Horizon Forbidden West did an amazing job demonstrating that new generational jump. At 9 is Spider-Man Miles Morales versus Spider-Man on PS4. The demo started with what's probably a cutscene, but we transitioned the gameplay pretty quickly. Now, I don't know exactly how much.
I told you guys, look. PS4 was all. Look, let me go back a couple seconds back. You know, what was it? Right here, right? Nah, rewind it a little bit. Look at. I told you, PS4 was about like the colors and stuff like that. PS5, the lighting is different. It doesn't. The colors doesn't pop out as much as the PS4, but PS5 looks more realistic. This is what I'm saying. Big difference. Big difference. Really big difference.
Now, I don't know exactly how much of the gameplay is going to continue having these dramatic camera angles, as the original Spider-Man game also showed us a lot of dramatic camera angles that weren't necessarily actual gameplay. But keeping that in mind, I think we got a pretty good look at exactly what level of detail we'll actually see in this game. And it is maybe not as big a jump as Horizon Zero Dawn, but a definite jump. For one, we're seeing more weather more varied lighting.
Yeah.
Things look different to more of an extent, shot to shot in this trailer than Spider-Man PS4. I mean, we're seeing a lot more colored lighting and self-casting of shadows, which is a really subtle difference, but actually takes a lot of horsepower.
The graphics
and it looks
are
great.
crazy.
Moving on to number 8 is Ratchet and Clank Rift
Oh yeah, so
Apart.
look, we're probably gonna stop at like number 5, all right? We're not gonna go all the way to number 1 because we get the point of the graphics, you know. I'm just letting you guys know, and I don't want this video to be too long either, so yeah.
Versus the Ratchet and Clank remake. Now, I think this is a really good place to demonstrate just how big of a jump we're seeing, because these are both very stylized, cartoonish games.
Dude, yeah.
You wouldn't be
the lighting is different and everything.
remiss to say that, say, character detail isn't really a lot different.
Dang. You see the texture? The way it's like designed from PS5 to PS4? Dude. It keeps on getting real and real. Next thing you know, it's gonna be so real you think it's like it's not even a video game no more. That's crazy. Just look at the shadowing too on the PS5, the robot. That's good. That's really, really good. You know, games is, oh my god, it's gonna be crazy, man. PlayStation 6 is probably gonna come out like the next another 10 years. We probably won't see that till like 2030 or whatever, you know, 2025, whatever.
It's not to say it doesn't look better. I mean, it does, but the environments are really where you're seeing this stuff manifest. I mean, the environments, the elemental effects. I mean, look, going from that PS5 shot to this PS4 shot, there's so much less going on. That's a tremendously complex environment there. But the most important thing to note is all of this instantaneous teleportation that is being made possible via the SSDs. It's not like this PlayStation 4 level here is uncomplex. It's just that what we're seeing on the PlayStation 5 is significantly more complex, and we're traversing between them using portals with instantaneous load times. Not only is it a great looking addition to the franchise, but as a tech demo, it was not only useful, but incredibly impressive. At number 7, we're going to compare Returnal to Control, Death Stranding, and maybe a little PT. Because obviously you don't have a direct comparison, but I mean, we have some really impressive effects here.
Oh man,
really close.
Major difference. Where do we start? All right, look. Look at her face, like the cheek area, all this. Compare that to PS4, PS5. PS5, you get, it's like, there's like little dots on her face that makes it look more realistic than PS4, you know? PS4, it's almost like if you just put a mask on and it's just like blank, you know? The eye on PS4, oh my god. Dang. Look at the way the eye is from PS5 to PS4, the graphics on it. Wow. Wow. Graphics, you cannot go wrong. And then PS4 too, another thing too is that when people talked, it was like, they talk like this. Hey man, how you doing? Instead of, hey man, how you doing? You see the difference, right? Like, that's how we talk. And PS5, that's how I'm gonna be talking like more realistic, like how the way we talk, like that. Not just like it look like it's fake, you know? But dude, these graphics, wow. This is real stunning, you know. And I'm over here thinking that like every time a new 2K comes out, oh my god, major difference. No, 2K21, that's a major difference.
On some character faces in all these franchises, and that's not to say that Death Stranding isn't like beautiful and impressive, but there's a lot of detail here. I would say our combat actually is pretty reminiscent of Control as far as what it looks like.
Yeah, like I said, it doesn't really focus on the color no more. Just focus on like shadings and stuff, shadows.
The effects are a lot more distinct, and there's less obscured by darkness. The environments, I would say, are definitely reminiscent of a Death Stranding to me. However, they're a little more foreign, as they're more willing to move away from a more natural look that Death Stranding attempts to maintain. There's not a ton of interior work in this game, but I do definitely see a comparison with Control may be valid. To bring up PT, we saw some lighting on a door, and some of the interior lighting we see in Returnal I think is reminiscent, but at this point we definitely need to see more of Returnal.
Yeah.
It's definitely impressive, but it's not one-to-one. We're comparing a few different games, so we need to see more. At number 6, we're going to compare Gran Turismo 7.
We're gonna stop the video right there. We ain't gonna make it too long, you know. Yeah, what do you guys think about that? You know, I feel like PS5 is more focused on like the lighting and the shadings, not exactly the color. They are focused on the color, but not as much as PS4, because you guys can see a typical big difference from PS4 to PS5. The colors, it was vivid on PS4. PS5 is just more realistic that they're focusing on, you know. And my feedback on it, I'm not gonna lie, I do like it. I really do like it. It looks real. I cannot wait to play that Black Ops and like the 2K or whatever. It's gonna look so real. Damn, it's possibilities are endless. You know, it's crazy too. And then games is just gonna keep on getting better and better. So, my honest opinion, I do like this. What you guys think about it? You a PlayStation person or Xbox? Just let me know. But yeah, that's gonna conclude today's video. Pretty good little review. You know, I appreciate some of these little gameplays. You know, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. We on the road to 2K. Come on now. But without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video.